everybody again, and welcome to another episode of Stock Talk. I am your host, Mike, and in the background here we have... Camille. Camille, there's rumors on Twitter there that you are drunk yesterday.
Something like that, was I? I don't know if I was drunk or not.
Yeah.
Go Apes.
Yeah, go Apes, right? He was like, dude, some people were saying they're like, if I was a vicar, I'd get drunk off some liquor. Is that what you were saying? That's what the neighbor, that's what the, one of the listeners in St. J was saying that, man. They were like next door neighbor said he was hearing you singing that in the backyard by the pool. Couple cocktails. Camille?
Couple margaritas with a little señorita.
Oh, you had margaritas with the señorita, huh? See? I knew he was up to something after the show. He did say something about whiskey, but it was something different than whiskey. I gotcha. So, shout out to, there's a guy, Alex, on the show. There's a Alex, Alec M. Just on Godecker, acquisition of appliance connections. He said that's the key value there. And also he said dimension of warrants. So there's a disclaimer I added to the show from yesterday there, Cameo, about Godecker. Remember the appliance company? Yeah, they had the appliance connections. They took them out. They're joined with them, so they acquired them. Also, Ghost popped up and said ITRM as well, by the way. So those two will be entered in the gift card. Cameo is still. Are you still promising $50 or 25? Just depends how many comments or what. Yep.
Too many questions on enough answers right now.
What's that?
Too many questions on enough answers.
Oh, so you want to get on with the show, huh?
Yes, sir.
You're supposed to say, oh, for show. So we got a good show planned for you today. We got a damn good show planned for you today. First stock we're going to talk about today is NBY. For all you apes out there, shout out to you. We're looking at NBY. Looks like it's got, the last tick was 0.58. Now before you guys go and jump on Nova Bay Pharmaceuticals, I'll let you know that pennystocks.com has threw out a promotion about 11 hours ago. So just to give you a heads up, 11 hours ago there was an article that came out. So this could, I'm not saying it's going to be on the pump and dump list, but it possibly could. So just an FYI. Brief description about this stock there, Cameo. It's a biopharmaceutical company. It engages in products for the eye care market. Its products include Anova, Neutrophase, and Celiex. It is in California, so if there's any apes listening, this is an American company. Looks like it's in Emeryville. You ever been there, Camille?
Well, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah? That was a good belch there, man. I like that one.
Yeah.
So... going to the website, looks pretty good for a cheap seat stock at half a dollar there. I mean, it looks pretty decent there. They got a girl on there. She doesn't come with the stock. The doc doesn't come with the stock. Just to let you know, none of the docs do. They got order now. First product we're gonna bring up. What do you got? A circus going on there or what?
Yeah.
Yep. So it says they have a lid and lash down to a science. Not a lewd, but a lid. And what kind of, you know what I'm saying there, Camille?
Yeah.
So they got a lid and lash care down to the science. They've pioneered with the use of hypochlorous acid, something your body naturally produces and rejuvenates your eyes. Their patented FDA-cleared formulation is only stable and truly pure solution in existence. So you can check that out, see what that is there, and look that up on the... Looks like there's no bleach in it, no impurities, and no irritation. Cameo, what do you think about that so far?
It sounds good.
Cameo, so when you're out and about, it takes care of your dry eye, because I know you get that. It also deals with gland dysfunction, contact lens intolerance, because I know how you have your contact lens intolerance. So Cameo sometimes likes to put in his red eyes, blue eyes, and his black eyes. I don't know if you guys know that. Cameo's kind of on the vampire side there. Wouldn't you say there, Cameo?
Oh, yeah.
So he could have all different types of contacts there that he could use, and he won't have that intolerance where it's constantly, you know, that kind of thing where you get your eyes just like, it hurts really bad from that. You feel like you got someone stabbing knives into your eye. Well, they deal with that. What's that?
Really, that hurts like heck.
Yeah. Also, inflammation. Their stuff deals with inflammation and bacteria, and it breaks down the production cell and everything right here. I'm going to show you guys the graph, and you guys can get a little background on that. I'm not going to show you perfect. You can go to the website there. It's formulated for you. Their patented formula uses HOCI, which your body naturally produces to fight off toxins and inflammations caused by bacteria. With no stinging or irritation, it's toxic and non-sensitive and completely safe for the regular use. You know who could use this?
Who?
The Friendly Giant, man.
Oh, probably not.
Yeah, some of the pictures I've seen on his thing, he's got bacteria growing all over the house. Sorry, Friendly One. There's a couple comments in our comment queue there, Friendly One, that said at least tidy up a little bit in the background, just an FYI, you know.
Yeah.
So, a couple of the chicks that were commenting on his videos were like, dude, we want to see the shirt off, and then we want to see you clean that joint up, man, because it's freaking there's fly traps in the background on your videos, man. You can't have fly traps back in the video. I'm just saying, dude. You're gonna do a video, no fly traps. No one wants to see that, man. So shit on the ceiling, you don't want to see that. So not trying to be a prick or nothing, but you know, it is what it is, dude. You know. So you live and learn. Returning to life when your sight is interrupted by inflammation and redness. So Giant, remember this. When you have inflammation and redness, this product can help. And that's due to the high bacteria from not cleaning your shit up. You know what I'm saying there, Camille?
Yes, sir.
So it also, that kind of bacteria and inflammation it says on here is painful and unsightly, and it robs you of moments that matter. It's true, dude. You see a hot chick out there, and I'm just saying for the dudes out there that are single, you see, or any of the gals out there, you see a hot dude, and or whatever you do. You know, you got to make sure you don't ruin that moment. If your contact lens is all jabbed up and everything, you're not going to be able to see good. It's going to ruin the moment. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, ruin the moment.
So you can't ruin the moment. I know that would bother Camille, man, especially if it was like Pookie time or something. You know?
For sure.
You can't ruin the moment, dude. So you could start and end with Evenona. For the best results, they say use twice each in an eye, once the morning routine and once before bed. You wash your hands, and yeah, that's another thing. If you're gonna mess around with your eyes, wash your freaking hands, dog. How many goofballs have you seen there, Cameo, that don't wash their hands when they do their contacts? Like, oh, I don't know why my eye hurts. Well, because Dillweed, you didn't wash your freaking hands.
No, ask the BFG. He'll tell you all about it.
Sorry, BFG, dude, the notorious BFG, man. We didn't mean to. That's the Friendly One, guys. Big Friendly Giant. We didn't mean to diss on him. You can check out his channel, though, if you want to see some new dance he's got going on. So they have, Cameo, they got a spray solution onto cotton round, and it's moistened. And then you wipe gently with the eyelid and lashes at least 3 times. So, and it says on here, what you see isn't always what you get. Others may claim 1% hypochlorous acid, but an inferior formulation. Yeah, I would say that people are going to try to copy off these guys big time. So if you've seen copycats, what these guys are saying is that these other copycats out there, they have bleach in there, plastic bleachables, detergents. Sick, man. Can you imagine that? Sticking.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, and that's the thing, dude. If they're coming out with something like this, guys, it's something to put on your radar. I'm just saying, because putting bleach and detergent in your eyes, that's so you're all getting jacked up, man. Looks like they have some stats on here as well. They have 3 of their competitors fared in lab tests there. Competitor A lost more than 50% of its concentration. Is that crazy? In a week.
It is crazy.
Yeah. So competitor B lost 50% concentration after a week's use as well. Competitor C lost 63%. I don't know who competitor C is. I don't know if that's like the cheap seat stuff or something you get at the dollar store or what. That sounds pretty bad. So
Yeah.
it looks like they contain the purest long-lasting rated formulation of the hypochlorous acid is what they're saying there. It's made in the USA, so all you apes out there, this stuff is made in the USA and it's good for you. Well, we'll see what happens after everything comes through, but there's no side effects associated with this yet, and you do not need to wash it with water after the use, Cameo, so you don't have to fry your eyes. And they got a lot of happy models on the website too. And guys, there are some girls that are on here, and there are some guys on here. The people don't come, you can't ask them out on dates or anything, they're models, so their numbers are restricted on here. They have some reviews. You can check out the reviews. They're on Amazon too as well. So that's a huge thing. Wouldn't that say that helps you out on trying to make your decision there, Camille?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, putting it on Amazon, that's pretty crazy, man. Purchasing price $29.99 for having good eyes, as far as to make sure you're not all getting an eye infect. Especially, this stuff could work out good if you're on a camping trip. You know how many people I know that get like all freaking garbage eyes on camping?
Yeah.
No, Camille, I'm not talking about those people on camping. You know, your people where you know that they're freaking wasted, dude. Not those guys. No, Camille thought I was talking about some dudes he used to know that freaking got red eyes from something else. You know? So, not from the wacky tobacco, not that kind. So, we're gonna go, I've cruised through the website, looks pretty good. We're not gonna go into the pharmacists and the physicians because we took up enough time, kind of wasting it a little bit, my apologies. We're gonna actually go to the Alphabet Media. We're gonna check out what the Alphabet channel is actually saying. Do you wanna check out and see what the Mockingbird Medias are saying about it?
Yeah.
I just wanna cover that angle because I wanna make sure, like Alex says, that we get, we gotta get the angles here of if there was any acquisitions, why it's going to be popping and everything like that. And listeners, if you have any more information, add it to the comment section. You don't understand. The thing that Alec did yesterday, that actually helps the other listeners so they can make an informed decision. You can have an impact on a new trader making that decision. That's what we're all here for. We're here to help. So we're going to go to that, and then we're going to go to StockWits, check out what the real traders are saying about this stock too. We're going to skim onto the Mockingbird Media and look at the headlines. One of the headlines here is that Nova Bay Pharmaceuticals participated in two July investment conferences. You can go look up that. Mayo, it looks like in May they had a plug on Business Wire for Nova Pharmaceuticals first quarter 2021 financial results. Over-the-counter revenue topped 1 million for the first time in record unit sales. Cash and equivalents to 10.5 million as of March 31st, 2021. So as the word gets out with this and this pops and as far as it spreads on Amazon that the product works and things like that with people, it's just going to go blow up faster, I think. I think it's a revolutionary product, just saying, look at what I've seen so far. Now, that could change, obviously, or there could be another competitor come in the market. So, let's see here. They have another plug on the 17th of May. This is from Business Wire again. Nova Bay Pharmaceuticals launches its first of several new products to expand on the line. So you can read about all the several products they got. They got iCheck. It's a companion product to the Avena over-the-counter antimicrobial lid and lash spray for personalized before and after look of effectiveness. And they actually put a tweet on it, so you can go check out that tweet while you're checking out the tweet of the Army of Apes celebrating their victories. So they are holding the line. So are we allowed to say that, or is that going to get censored? Are we going to get a call from the Department of Truth? That's what they should do. They should do a DOT for the Department of Truth and be like, wave their hand like the Jedi hand and just be like, you can't say that. And like, oh, okay, I won't say that. So anyway, so we're gonna go to Stockwitz next and see what the real traders are saying and not our opinion. Like I said, anybody ain't got any other new info, throw it out there. You throw it on the thing. So can't cover everything all the time. Guys, going on to Stockwitz, looks like one of the traders posted the article that I referenced when I didn't read through their article, but I did see he posted that article there for best stocks to buy this week, and it had the NBY. So you can check out the article where we found this stock at. Also, short sales volume interest, NBY in 34%. So that's something you guys need to pay attention to. NBY will be waiting for 50 cents for everyone. So that's from Bigfoot Trader, and he's got his thing with the Bigfoot there. Wall Street bets odds, 464 other times NBY was down 2.4% during a trading day, and 56% of the time it traded lower the next day's market. That came from Wall Street bet odds on there. NBY described on Stock Equity Active. German Bull writes this there, Cameo. He put ridiculous, so ridiculous. Never seen such a manipulation on a stock, poor, so poor. And he just has on there, damn it. So he has a meme on there that has damn it on there. So that's his feelings about it. Kitty Whip said, here's something to think about the squeeze. Be nice to see another squeeze like this one like a couple years back. He's got the graph. You can go check that out. I ain't about to put you back on my watch list, NBY. So, Camille, on this one, there's some negative feedback on this. Is that kind of concerning to you?
No, not really.
No?
There's going to be negative feedback everywhere.
Yeah, they're just, I guess this was played games there before. Someone put, Numbit said, even scams trade better than this one. So, on this, and then you also have an NBY tweet. We are excited to make it easier for you to start your day with. So I would say, guys, on this one, this has got to be a watch. Just because this week, obviously, it'll be promoted, and I'm sure your shorters are going to be all over this. What say you?
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Watch it closely.
Yep. Just put it on your watch list. See like Camille says, see what you got to do, and find your entry point if you're getting in. If you're not, move on to the next one. So I'm freaking. As for moving on for the next one, I'm out on this one. What say you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, so we're peace out on this stock. Catch you on the flip-flop. Later. Okay, guys, talking about some of the top news before the market starts tomorrow. Camille, we have a little funny little blip on Market Watch there, and you could totally tell the stories they write. They're part of the alphabet scene as well. They put on here, prices are soaring and Americans aren't happy about it, but the Fed says, don't worry, ding, 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 we'll print more cash. Be happy. They got the press going. And Camille, don't you know something about the presses, wouldn't you say?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, Camille knows tons about the presses. And Camille, wouldn't you say those things are going like 24/7?
Oh, yeah, 24/7. 7 days a week.
Yep, no shift stop on those things, man. So one of the plugs here is, does the bond market have it wrong about inflation? If you think stocks and housing are a bubble, check out bonds. What happened the last time the economy emerged from a pandemic? So these are the questions that they're asking. What's your feedback, guys? We want to hear your sentiments. Put your feedback on the channel. We want to hear what you guys are saying so we can cover some of your comments on the show. So let's add that to the show and see what people think about that. What do you think, Camille?
Yeah, put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Yeah. What my personal opinion on is everything? Pop goes the weasel. That's just my opinion. I'll leave it at that without scaring anybody off.
Yes, sir.
Grab your food storage. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's go over to the next stock here. Guys, going on to the next stock we have is STAF. STAF, Staffing 360 Solutions Incorporated, currently trading at $3.06. Looks like these guys are, let's go in here. 360 Solutions engages in the provision of base staffing services. It involves the acquisition and management of staffing companies in the information technology, financial accounting, and healthcare and cybersecurity industries. Actually, this one's would be a pretty good one, I would say, because they need it bad, man. So, yeah, coming from an IT professional like me here, I would have to say that, yeah, that you need something like this with kind of, I wonder if this company's a little bit like Field Nation and Work Market, huh? Yeah. At first, without looking at the description of the company, I thought we were going to talk about like temp services and stuff. I mean, but still, this would be like staffing. But we're going to dive into this thing and check it out and things like that. So, what say you so far? They're in New York, Ape. So, something to think about there. These guys are they're headquartered in New York. They look like they're staffing professionals from the UK though. So that's just some another angle. I'm sure you're going to get trolled after what I just said, but I did correct myself to put the UK, but headquartered in New York. What say you, man?
Oh yeah, watch your coleslaw, see what it does.
Watch your coleslaw.
Yeah, watch your coleslaw, watch your coleslaw, watch your...
Yeah.
Watch your apes, you know.
Yeah, Army of Apes rocks. Going on the website, guys, well, it's a $3 and change stock. It looks really, really good. It looks like it says here, providing broad-based staffing services. Equity and inclusion, not equity. You can tell it's a little fun there, huh, Camille?
Yeah.
Yep.
Must be Sunday.
That's how you, that's...
It must be Sunday, it must be Monday, it must be Tuesday.
Yeah.
I don't know what day.
Is it Bloody Sunday or no?
What?
No, I'm just kidding. It says, looks like the business model is strategically focused on 5 verticals. They represent the sub-segments of the staffing industry. So they also have not only IT, but they have accounting and finance. It looks like the search for ambitious talent, experienced professionals never stops. And can I tell you, looking for professionals, yeah, it never stops. I can tell you as a business owner, I have had some of the crappiest interviews in my entire life with people on the phone. Yeah, how about you, Camille, when you do stuff too?
Oh yeah.
You've interviewed some of these guys and you're just like, Camille will go on there and he'll be like, dude, this guy's freaking staler than freaking old bread. So just boring. So be a little pumped up and happy when you're trying to do an interview. You actually want to go out for the job. Just an FYI, you know. So looks like they pride themselves in the most of their consultants in excellent and understand your business requirements. Strong, capable, energetic teams, blah, blah, blah. So they got the UK and the US. They have Lighthouse Professional Services in the US and Key Resources, Longbridge, and CS Butler in the UK. They're emerging from as a public company from international staffing sector. So it's international as well. So that's gonna help out a ton. The one thing and people need help all over. That's the thing, is that with the challenging times we're in there, Cameo, people are going to need they need staffing services like this. I know we do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's all we like to use anyway. I don't. If I need somebody, I always use staffing services. I don't hire my own. So not anymore. Back in the day we did, but now we're mostly using staffing. But you still got to talk to these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So. Going to their vision and values, the heart of business, a core value system, which represents staffing 360 culture. We don't buy revenue, we buy good management. So they're throwing that in your face there with teams, and by a good example, companies live the values that they have set apart from they have transparency. Transparency is always good. They have their belief, tenacity, and honesty. So that's their mission statement there. The mission of the staffing services. I'm interested in the IT. They also have engineering too there, Camille. So with IT, in the UK they have the JM Group, CBS Butler, Clement May, and then the same for the US like we said before. Going through, basically it's the same old rundown. So they're doing engineering. They do commercial staffing too there, Camille. Administrative, and then that's it. Work for us. Let's go to work for them, Camille. Do you want a job with them?
No.
Camille says, I don't want a job with them. I got a job already. I'm a business owner. Camille's like,
I want to go to sleep and
yeah.
make money.
As staff,
Not worry about somebody else's crap.
nah. As Staffing 360 Incorporated, the most talented, passionate, enthusiastic people are behind their brands. So they're throwing that out there to you. Their business is growing, obviously. I would have to say with this one, just as long as the management's decent, which I haven't heard anything. If anybody has heard anything, please throw it out there. We will do some research on alphabets. But I would say possibly, not today, I'm not saying getting in today, but at $3 and change, if this continues where their growth continues, this stock's only going to go up just because of labor. With the shortages of labor and everything right now, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not saying that today is an excellent time to buy. I'm not saying tomorrow. I'm saying if these guys go on the dump, and because it's going to get pumped up this week. Obviously, it's on a promotion list. When these guys go to freaking drop it like it's hot, that's when you guys are going to go pick it up when it's cheap. So the employees are empowered by 360 Solutions culture, and they want to be part of the success story. So that's their thing they're throwing out there. They have their philosophy of recruitment is think outside the box. That's from Brendan Flood, the chairman CEO of 360 Solutions. So they have why would you do it? Exciting, join the journey. We're not going to join any journeys. We're actually going to go. I like the website. It looks good. I like the projections of what I've seen so far, but I got to get some takes from the Alphabet media, and I also got to get some takes from the real traders and what they're saying. What say you, Cameo, so far? What you've heard?
Pretty much.
Yeah, and you know from me, Cameo, if the website looks geese, you know that I usually get pumped up. I'm a sucker for good websites. Does that mean it's a good company? Absolutely not. So I've been to some of the crappiest websites, and the company's actually been pretty decent. So you can get catfished on a website, obviously. So don't get catfished at all. Not even with the girls or the guys. Just you know what I'm saying. Be safe out there. So yeah, be safe, right? Wear a helmet, right?
Yes, sir. We're coming.
Always wear your helmet all the time. Okay. So we're going to go to the alphabets and see what they're saying and see if there's any other promotions, things like that on there, why this popped up all of a sudden. And then, yeah, check it out. Guys, going to the Mockingbird Media, we have Yahoo Finance, Staffing 360 solution to announce reverse stock split in maintain for NASDAQ listing. That was June 30th, 2021. The common stock will begin trading on the split adjust basis on July 1st. So that happened on July 1st. You can read more about that on Yahoo Finance's plug. Also, 2 weeks ago on Market Watch, they had plans for the 1-for-6 reverse stock split for 360. The company said shares will continue to trade on NASDAQ Capital Market and will trade with a split basis July 1st. Same thing on the other alphabets. Loss-making STAF 360 Solutions Incorporated. Let's see, set to break even. So this plug comes from Simply Wall Street. You can read this article. They feel it's time, a good decision to analyze 360 Solutions Incorporated. Business appears to be a company maybe on the cusp of considerable accomplishment. 360 Solutions Staffing Company engages in the acquisition of staffing companies in the United States, United Kingdom. The market cap company loss lessened since it announced its 24 million loss in a full financial year compared to the last 12-month loss of 19 million as it approaches break even. Many investors are wondering if the rate which 360 Solutions will turn a profit, and the big question is whether the company will break even. So there's something to, without all the glamour and all the hoopla, this is something to think about there, Camille. Wouldn't you say that?
Oh, yes.
We have another one from BOV News. We'll just read this one and then we'll move on to Stocklets. It says, buy and hold True Simple Holdings, TSP. It says buy and hold. The reason why they said that investors bought 28.9 thousand shares of the stock in a transaction that took place on 6/30. It looks like the most recent transaction was Jackson National Asset Management, bought approximately 4.3 thousand shares. Let's see, the total institutional investors and hedge funds took the evil hedge funds that people talk about. You know the apes do not like those guys. You know that, right, Camille? I might get barbecued for actually saying that, dude. You never know. So, investing in stocks under $10 could significantly increase returns on your portfolio. Thanks, Professor, for stating the obvious on that one, huh?
There you go.
This one's all. This is like riding your bike with the freaking. You got your freaking training wheels on there. It says, especially if you pick the right stocks. With this report, you'll find the top 5 stocks. Guys, I'm sorry I had to read that plug for you, dude. So that was actually an ad. Just playing around with you. Cameo, after reading all this, I am going to say that we would put this one as a watch as well. If Shorter's going to get in and play around, that's cool. You got to do what you got to do. Just because it will be, it's currently people are looking at it. Whether it shows up in any more promotion lists tomorrow, no idea. All I'm saying there, Cameo, is check it out and see what you think. So, I do know that some people did gobble up some cheap shares a while back, but we'll see how this plays out over the time. It's just whether or not you want to get in or not. But looks like an earner. You don't get to that point for being that cheap. You know, I mean, it's not that cheap, but what I'm saying, you don't get to that point for being where you're at. Okay, there, Cameo. Going on to Stockwits there. Stock Equity has an active symbol there. So Stockwatch 7 put he posted a link there to check out for that. STAF was analyzed by one analyst. The buy consensus is at 100%. So analysts seem to be very confident about STAF. That's chartmill.com. So that's something to think about there. STAF is chatting now, so I guess you could go to maybe Twitter, Schmitter, or whatever to go check that out. That's from Emmeline Poe. STAF on July 2nd wrote a message warning you to be very careful about the price increase after the reverse split, since the day price has fallen to 40%. You don't have to trust too much, but listen to competent people when they write. That's by Ubi. He posted that at 4:19 a.m. STF looking with dollar signs. Sharika Dunn posted that there. STF, if this stock could make a reversal from 3 to 20, I will change my sex. That's Vaseline guy. Not my words, dude, just his, dude. So, yeah. STAF, our AI has forecasted this company's stock price value will lose in the coming days. So an AI, guys, is predicting that it's going to lose. Yeah, so that watch out for the AIs, right, guys? Come out.
Watch out for all those crazy people out there.
Yeah, seriously. Staff 13 is coming, so that's from Arizona 26. He says $13 a share, huh?
Yeah.
I am a Groot says Staff is offering income of $18.60 million. Staff just passed a 52-week low. That was from Popley. STAF back to zero. That's what Vaseline guy says. He said no chance to go up. Too many scammers here. That's what he said. So he said scammers. He also said shorties mess up this company and dump with the reverse split. Someone said Ride the Whale said Staff bulls traders be like, where's the confidence in the great quarter and loan forgiveness? LT investors flood ain't shit. So there's that. That's pretty. Oh, also one. I purchased this. This comes from QMan 123, and then we'll cut this off after this. He said he purchased this stock around January 14th. The charts are now saying it was never that low. What's going on? This is the twilight zone. All lines I drew now are being set up at the bottom of the chart, like the whole thing shifted up. So there's his comments, guys. Leave your feedback as far as what you think about this stock, where it's going. Any comments are entered into the drawing because Cameo is going to pick out the gift card. That's what he said. He's picking out the gift card. The gift card's on him. So any thoughts before we bust out of here there, Cameo?
Over and out.
Be safe, wear your helmet.
Yep, it's like wearing white socks.
Don't drink and drive, and don't make it a dog show. And what else?
Go Apes. Good night now.
Good night now!